What is up, Wire Gang? It's your boy coming at you with some new Daddyphatsnaps Adam rap from Records of Ragnarok, titled Ragnarok, featuring McGwire. And y'all know we here for it. Anytime, we always hear from new Daddyphatsnaps, but I know the first season got a lot of like flack and all that. I love Records of Ragnarok. I'm glad to see somebody doing. I'm sure there's other people that doing. We ain't talking about them. We talking about this one. Love this show. I ain't finished it yet. I just finished watching the Jack the Ripper fight. It's fire. But I'm hyped for this. So I done rambled a little bit. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm just doing too much talking. Let's go. Hey, shout out to the new setup, man. It looks, I don't know what I'm looking at. I see speakers and stuff. But yeah, shout out to Daddyphatsnaps for his new studio. Looks fire. So on top, I don't see any like producer or anything. So I know like you just saw the studio, like he produces himself. He has some of the best production. Like to me, Daddyphatsnaps is the stand in nerdcore. Even why am I look so shiny? Hold on. Better. To me, Daddyphatsnaps has the standard for like what your music should sound like in nerdcore. If it's not to this level, this is where you should be trying to get to. Cause just the way that came in, like like it's just so grand and like orchestral. That sounds amazing. It gets you like it pulls you in for the track immediately.
When the beat track goes stupid, it's a never find a boss type music. Only met a few that could do when a few ain't you, but you in the movement.
Only met a few, and he said only met a few, and the few that can do it, and only met a few. Let me. What did you just say?
Bars type music. Only met a few that can do when a few ain't you, but you in the movement.
Only met a few and a few that can do when the few ain't you, but you fueling the movement. Okay.
Never find a boss type music. Only met a few that can do when a few ain't you, but you in the movement. 8 bars double loop, just do it. Got 'em wound up till they wound up, boomed it. Now they down hard till they wound up, muted. You let a rap guy spit round up, truly.
Like I said, this is the standard. This right here is the standard. This is what y'all need to be doing.
They wound up, boomed it. Now they loud hard till they wound up, muted. You let a rap guy spit round up, truly. Wait a minute.
And then come on now. Like the slob.
Tweet till they get clay. Let a rap guy spit round up, truly. Wait a minute. All the verse tweet till they get clay pitching. Go against me, that's a real atheism. I was made a god to me, so I give the same giving.
All the birds tweet till they get clay pigeoned. When you put them things up there, you hit that pool, and they get clay pigeoned. Made in God's image. Oh my God. Did they say that in the show? That's why he could do what Zeus was doing? I'm dumb. I'm sure they said it in the show why he could copy Zeus's moves. I don't know if they did. But I just got that because he, first man made in God's image, so he can come on now. I'm sure like they said that in the show, but for some reason that just didn't register in my head to just now. That's why he could copy Zeus's moves when
Get clay pitching, go against me, there's a real atheism. I was made a God to me, so I give the same giving. Oh no, I can feel the snake in him. And we both human, but it ain't the same, is it? You and my son, so that make it so different. My parental right is the victim, get it? Copy, rock him to the body. Put a plug in, prop him in the lobby. Ain't a God, but ain't a God can stop me. Probability of death is obvious, but I don't give a fuck. We all have to die someday, so what? Me, I'm gonna die on my own 2 feet. I'll be 10 toes down with your 10 toes up.
facts. He on his feet, dead as hell. So down my feet, 10 toes down while you 10 toes up. Yeah, because he was still standing, but Zeus went down, but he was already dead. Fire.
Die someday, so what? Me, I'm gonna die on my own 2 feet. I'll be 10 toes down with your 10 toes up. Whoa, flow so smooth it's butter. Right here, I'm Lord of the Thumpers. 808 hit a 4-door like thunder. 808 make a bitch pause, buffer. Adam on the.
This man said the 808 hit a 4-door like you know when you got. Oh, that takes me back. Riding. I can't remember what car. You know when you hit that. That 808 starts shaking the doors because you know your stuff ain't right in there. That 808 hit a 4-door like thumpers. I love the flow switch up when it's the flow like butter. I love that too.
Lord of the Thumpers, 808 hit a 4-door like thunder. 808 make a bitch pause, buffer. Adam on the mic, but it ain't no jumper. Told a frog leap, but there ain't no jumpers. You got a bad bitch with my dame go dumber. She came from my rib, so it ain't no wonder.
Facts. Adam on the mic, but it ain't no jumper. I'm assuming that's a reference to the No. I've never watched the No Jumper podcast. Maybe the guy's name is Adam. I mean, I've seen it, like, of course, on TikTok. I don't know the guy's name, but that sounds like that's what that's a reference to. Adam on the mic, but it ain't no jumper. Fire. And I just saw the rib sauce.
But there ain't no jumper. You got a bad bitch with my dame go dumber. She came from my rib, so it ain't no wonder. Came from my rib, so the chick got sauce. Fall so big, couldn't fit in my drawers. Why you think I walk with a 4-leaf clover? It's all luck if you get to see what I got. No more giving you 4-4 in the fruit. Try to run in my home, 4-4 to your roof. We can bore in the streets, we can bore.
Oh, I love that. Like on the roof. Man, I just did I like the forbidden fruit, the forbidden you. I like that play on the words right there. But I just did a track recently where like I said something about how like they do a growl on certain words that like to emphasize them, just to make like to drive home a punch where like it's not necessarily needed. And like the way he just did with the roof, that's a good alternative to something like that. Where like it's not so much, hey, I'm gonna add a growl or like an effect in so you know this is where the punch is. It just felt more like not so forced. So I like that.
No more giving you 4-4 in the fruit. Try to run in my home, 4-4 to your roof. We can bore in the streets, we can bore in the booth. But I'm keeping your schemes indoor in the pool. And don't give a single fuck about awards or the rules or the rules or the jewels. I just war for the crew. Cause I ain't another human that can do what I do. I done run it from the Genesis to moving iTunes. You were my art. Every single hit of typhoon. And in my
From the Genesis to moving iTunes. I know that's a bar, but I just can't. Genesis. What is Genesis? Somebody let me know what that meant down in the car. I know that's a bar, and that it's like it's right here. I just can't.
Can do what I do. I done run it from the Genesis to moving iTunes. You were my art. Every single hit of typhoon. And in my art. Every single minute high noon. Wanna leave when the bell rings. You in my school. Single hit of typhoon. And in my art. Every single minute high noon. Wanna leave when the bell rings. You in my school. Better sit in that stool, bitch.
Because the bell does not dismiss you. we all done heard that. The bell does not dismiss you. I dismiss you. I forgot the other bar I was about to say something about. That was fire. I love that. Hold on. Hey.
No minute high noon. Wanna leave when the bell ring. You in my school. Better sit in that stool, bitch. Knock down and discourage me up. Say guns for the things that we love. They say that I couldn't keep on. Oh, it's fine by me. You run when it started heat up. All talk till it go to piece out. My mind going stuck in reruns. Oh, it's fine by me. Wait. Put me on prime time, I'ma clutch it. I'm not with the hive mind, I move does it. I'm first in the byline, number one, and I'm doing a skydive on the
First in the byline, number one, because you know the first human said part of the hive. I'm not part of the hive mind. I'm who does it. Like that moment where like he just like brought everybody in humanity together as he was like fighting and all that. It's like I'm not a part of the hive mind. I'm the center of the hive mind. I like that.
I'm not with the hive mind, I move does it. I'm first in the byline, number one, and I'm doing a skydive on them shits of respect. You run for the check, but you running from me when I run in the check. You run without looking, there's nothing to check. Cause I'm running with me, it's a running with death. I run in your scene and then dump on the set. Cause when Adam gets even, no Adam is left. And when Adam gets even, we add in the rest. Cause if Adam gets beaten, you battling them.
When Adam gets even, there's no. I like to play on that because you know Adam, like to play on Adam, and then Adam. For those of you who don't know, an atom, the small molecule, is named for like because it's supposed to be the first or like the building block, and then you know Adam, first man, the building block of humanity. So it's a little science fact for you. The atom, I might be wrong, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's where the name Adam, like Adam, comes from. But I love the flip on like the Adam gets even and then Adam and Eve. I like that.
It's even, no Adam is left. And when Adam gets,
I'm gonna Google that thing about the Adam after, and I just don't fact check me. Don't fact check me.
even, we add in the rest. Cause if Adam gets beaten, you battling them.
Oh. Was that? Man, why did that feel like it was supposed to be longer? That's, to me, that's the mark of a great track. When it's over, a 3-minute track, it's like, it just feels like it went so quickly. I've been recording for 11 minutes. It feels like I just started this. That was an amazing track. Like I said, this is the standard. For nerdcore, this is the standard. I'm not even gonna say this is the standard because that's a high standard. This is what y'all should be striving for. This level of like, just the production. We already know. We already know the production's gonna be fire because it's Daddyphatsnaps. But just the overall track, fire. One of the best I've heard in a minute since I started. Like I came back from my break. This is probably the best track I've heard so far. But, you know, that's just what I think. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to the original. Y'all already know what to do. Go run it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.